Welcome to Luxscape. Here at Luxscape, we're dedicated to motivating the next generation of wealth. So relax and enjoy while we give you the 10 jobs that can earn millions. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So, how difficult is it to become a millionaire these days? It shouldn't be that difficult, right? Unlike the past, when you needed to start and construct a firm with hundreds of people and a large sales team to make 7 figures, these days you can make 7 figures simply by having a decent paying job. With this in mind, we did some research to see what your greatest options are for getting paid a significant amount of cash. While putting this video together, we discovered that some specializations of well-known, high-paying jobs are now paying even more than before. There are also a couple of new high-paying jobs that weren't available in the past. Well, let's get started. Here are some of the top 10 jobs that can earn millions. Number 10, pilots and air traffic control. The average salary is $100,000. The average time it takes to reach $1 million is less than 10 years. Pilots are still compensated well in an age where they don't have to accomplish nearly as much. A good pilot earns more than $300 per hour on average, while a low-paying pilot gets more than $200 an hour. The huge shock for us was that air traffic controllers earn even more than the pilots, with an average salary of $130,000. It's also the second easiest job to get in out of everything on this list. However, it is quite stressful. Number 9, an architect. Average salary, $100,000. The average annual salary for a seasoned architect is over $250,000. Real estate is emerging, with developers, companies, and even towns taking on greater and bigger projects. A single big project might give you that 7-figure income you're hoping for. However, with most of the jobs on the list, you're unlikely to acquire it unless you've previously established yourself in the market. Because the stakes are so high, there's a lot of competition at the top. Number 8, software developer. Average salary, $150,000 plus a stake in the company. We believe that the startup period has come to a close. Someone was beginning a company almost everywhere a few years back. Most have failed and returned to the corporate positions now, but that period highlighted how important it is to have someone who can make things happen. After all, jobs wouldn't exist without Wozniak. Software developers have a distinct advantage in that they can demand a stake in the company in exchange for their services. If the enterprise succeeds, the developer will profit tremendously. Number 7, marketing managers. Average salary, $150,000. Chief marketing officers, over $250,000. Billboards and advertisements can be found almost everywhere. It's becoming increasingly difficult to stand out in today's crowded advertising world. A successful marketing executive may make or break a business. Take, for example, the rise of Old Spice. A clever marketing approach helped the company rise from the ashes. In a single year, the revenues of a 75-year-old company doubled. However, marketing is much more than just advertisement. It also includes the way a product is built, how people perceive it, how it fits into the market, and how it stands out from the competition. A typical marketing director for a company like Pepsi or Coca-Cola can make around $250,000 per year. Number 6, Petroleum Engineer. Salary, up to $200,000. Other jobs in the petroleum industry pay more than $100,000 per year. So, what exactly is a petroleum engineer? They're in charge of coming up with a drilling strategy for oil and gas areas. They're also attempting to devise new methods for extracting all of that valuable material from the ground. Despite the fact that oil and gas pays well, it has one of the highest death rates in the world. Number 5, HighEnd Sales. Average salary, $200,000. You'll do well anywhere if you can sell. A skilled salesperson always will be in demand, yet this isn't the case. It's about individuals that excel at what they do and prefer to specialize in high-ticket items. Why sell automobiles in the dealership when you could very well be selling property in Monaco? The percentage may be lower, but the pie is unquestionably larger. We won't look at the outlier cases because we want to keep things accessible, so we'll concentrate on the top 20%. If you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money, over $250,000 a year in real estate, over $200,000 per year in pharmaceutical sales, and over $150,000 per year in software sales. Number 4, corporate lawyer. Salary up to $200,000. 5 years into your corporate job, if you're good, you could be a millionaire. All you have to do is be productive for the company you work in. The 3 most profitable specializations are mergers and acquisitions, intellectual property, and patent lawyers. Essentially, you must work as a lawyer for a huge financial or technology firm. If a significant case is won, it's not shocking to earn a single payout of over $1 million. Number 3, cybersecurity, application security engineer, $250,000 per year. Everyone else earns about $100,000 a year. We live in the most interconnected time in human history. Everything that makes you is online. This implies that there is a significant amount of money to be taken from the system. Equifax, a credit card company, had personal information of nearly 140 million Americans, which was stolen last year. All that you need to take is somebody's identity, names, addresses, social security numbers, and banking information. Big technology firms wouldn't be able to recover from such a compromise. Hence, they're willing to pay a lot of money for anyone who can make their technology impenetrable. The same can be said for huge pharma businesses, as well as anything related to intellectual property, patents, research, and development. A sophisticated hack might cost the firm billions of dollars. It's never been more crucial to protect your information than it is now, especially on a personal level. We've seen conversations around the world over how much information firms like Google and Facebook have on you and how simple it is to sway public opinion. Hackers prefer easy targets, especially if you travel frequently. Every action you take on the internet can be tracked and stolen. So, just like major firms that's willing to pay, when surfing the internet, take your digital security seriously. Number 2, plastic surgeons and specialized doctors. Plastic surgeons earn $250,000 a year on average. Radiologists, cardiologists, and orthopedic surgeons are some of the highest paid doctors, with annual salaries averaging $400,000. Neurosurgeons, or brain doctors as you might expect, earn around $400,000 per year. So why are plastic surgeons mentioned before them? Simply because it's a lot more successful and rewarding nowadays. Plastic surgery is currently all over the globe. Last year, over $16 billion was spent on adjustments. And this figure is rising year after year, especially in the era of social media. It's one of the easiest professions to get into from the medical sector, and it's guaranteed that clients will keep coming. Number 1, YouTuber and new media personalities. Average salary? A big question mark. Over $5 million per year for the best of the best. The time it takes to earn $1 million, around 2 to 10 years. Would you take a look at that? Yes, today's new media stars are making a lot of money. This entry barrier is nearly non-existent because it's genuinely free to start. There are a lot of people competing for pieces of the pie. As a result, calculating the average earnings of your average YouTuber is pointless. They don't earn anything on average. At the very top are the big players. The few people who have their eyes on them are able to profit from their platforms. Ryan's Toy Reviews, a channel revolving around a child unboxing toys, earns over $2 million each year, which makes it one of the most profitable channels. There are also channels like Dude Perfect, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, and many, many more. But it's not only YouTube. Ninja and Shroud are crushing the Twitch game as well. Last year, Ninja nearly made $10 million. Joe Rogan has a popular and well-known podcast that earns him millions of dollars. And celebrities alike, like Kylie Jenner and Jeffree Star, have built massive companies using social media. So, which job on the list would you choose, and which pays the best for you? Please let us know in the comment section below. And if you love the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And always, thanks for watching.